I'm in heaven,
Hello.
I have just been having, again, I get alone and I get all these revelations. And so this week, I have had so many revelations, and once again, I've just been dying to get to this point in the week where we can record coffee time so I can share it with you, because I had a big mind shift this week about asking for things. So I have had this conclusion, as we go throughout our lives, things happen to us and we experience life. And what happens is when we experience something maybe negative or positive, but let's say that it's negative, it's easy for us to make a conclusion, even a vow. And a while back, I used to be heavily in the missionary Christian church world, evangelical Christian world. That's where I grew up, and we even went to mission training when I was 9, which was a magical experience. It was YWAM. It was incredible. If any of you know about YWAM, it was an absolutely magical experience. But I remember, even as a 9-year-old, having a negative experience with my parents sending out support letters because we wanted to go to China and be missionaries. And I remember, so we would send out these letters asking for, prayer and financial support. I know we never did it, but we were going to do that. And I remember we set out the support letters and decided to take off on tour. We were going to look for a Sprinter van, but we were just going to take off in our car. And we did just take off in our car. It was January 1st. We had a goal to leave by February 1st of this year, 2015. And Vince had the idea, let's set up, because he had been watching people on YouTube, like Nomadic Fanatic, who sets up GoFundMes and stuff, and he had seen that, and so he's like, let's set up a GoFundMe for expenses for the trip, to help us on the trip, and because we didn't have any savings or anything, and I was just dead set against it. Absolutely not. We were not going to ask anybody for money. And then we were, and in fact, I didn't think we were going to be supported by other people at all. I mean, I had my book, I had my plan, I wanted to do this on my own, be an entrepreneur, succeed, become successful, make money, sell the books, And so what was funny though is that within a few days of deciding that we were going to go on tour, money started coming in from people on Facebook who, I announced it, didn't even mention about finances or anything, but people just started sending us money. And I think I told you the story of this one amazing man who I didn't even know very well, gave us $5,000. And that's how we were able to, within a week of our trip, buy this van that we're in. And so, the wheels, of course, so then my wheels started turning. I need to be more open to how the universe is abundant. It's not just with me selling books. It's people want to help us. That was hard for me. I struggled with that. And so fast forward to today, where some things have happened just in the last couple weeks, and especially just this week as I've been sitting in this beautiful home journaling, where I have just had the breakthrough. I realize now that asking for help, whether it's financial help, emotional support, some other type of resource, advice, asking for help, sometimes asking someone for help is the best gift you can actually give to another person. Why do I feel like the wealthiest person on earth? Because I have all my time free to live my purpose and to enjoy my partner, to live the life, to enjoy every moment. I have all my time free. I don't have to go to a job anymore that I don't love. And when I decided to leave that job in the corporate world that offered me security, but I was dying inside, When I decided to leave that, Vince was actually unemployed at the time. We didn't have any solid income, and we had a mortgage. We had all these expenses, and I left that job without any knowing of where we were going to have financial support, where we were going to make money, how we were going to make money. But I knew that for me, having my time free to do my passion and to be who I am, having every day expansive with time, was so much more valuable to me than even knowing where the money would come from, than any kind of financial security, than having any money. I decided that time was more valuable. So now let's go back to this idea of asking and money and how we put money in a different category. And I just realized, wait a second, just last week, after watching Coffee Time, one of my fans got on Facebook and said, I need to talk to you. And he wanted some coaching. He wanted some encouragement because he was really inspired after watching one of my videos. And so he was asking for my time. And now remember, what do I value more, time or money? I value time more than money. But I was so excited to give him my time. And I think he lives over in England, and we instant messaged, and I was able to coach him, and I spent about 20 minutes coaching him on Instant Messenger on Facebook. And I loved it. I jumped at the opportunity. I was so thankful that he asked me. So then I thought, wait a second, why, if that was such a gift to me, for him to ask me for my time, why am I so afraid to ask someone for some financial support? But people are going to judge. And they did. The minute we put it out there, we got some hate emails, we got a comment, oh, so that universe that you say is so abundant, that's all dried up now, huh? Because now you're having to ask for help. And I just realized, you know what? People are going to judge you no matter what you do. But here's the thing. What happened after we posted that GoFundMe? Somebody donated right away $100.
This feels really good. Thank you everyone for all your support and all your encouragement and watching the videos and supporting GoFundMe and everything everyone's doing to help us. And thanks everyone for getting us the money we need so that we can buy this guy.
Our sixth income stream, believe it or not, and we did not ask for this, we never imagined that this would be the way it would be when we jumped into this life and moved into the van, took off in our car, and then found the van. Our number one source of income right now is donations from people who have followed us on Facebook or YouTube, and it's really amazing to us because we are not people who want to do fundraisers or want to ask people for help or anything like that, but we're just being honest. We're letting you know that our number one source of income right now as we're building our business has been donations of people who believe in our mission. I've been dealing with some trolls on my YouTube channel today especially, and because I mention every once in a while that I appreciate it if you enjoy my videos, if you could send me some financial support on PayPal, that would be great. And a lot of people don't like that, and they call me an Ebeggar, and so I had some kind of nasty comments on there today, and then this afternoon, partially because of the comments, which I don't filter anymore, I just let all the comments go out, pretty much all the comments, unless it's like really crude or something. I pretty much just have decided I'm just going to let all the comments go out there on my page, and